Changes can be very unsettling. I remember when I applied for my university exchange. We had to rank all partner universities according to our preferences. My universities of choice number 2, 3, 4 and 5 were European. I was completely sure I was going to stay here and have a great time staying close to my family and friends. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I decided my number 1 choice to be the Wharton School in Philadelphia, USA. Nonetheless, I was absolutely sure I was not going to get it, as there were some people standing in front of me in the ranking that would have easily gotten the spot if they wanted to. The point is that I was already ready to go to Switzerland for my exchange, 2 hours away from my German hometown, and really happy to be able to see my family and girlfriend every weekend. When I then discovered that I was actually going to Philly, I was pretty shocked. Obviously, I was very happy, but this went all against my planning because I really did not expect it. It also heavily pressured my relationship with my long-term girlfriend, who was going to Germany, very close to my hometown. Unfortunately, we ended breaking up, throwing me into a real crisis. I was leaving Europe without my family, friends, and not even with the girl I had been together for almost 4 years. Hence, I was in pretty bad shape when the exchange was arising. You see, I find it very fitting that there is the word change in exchange. Those 4 months in the US were the greatest thing that could have ever happened to me, ever in my life. I saw a lot of the country, had awesome courses, and most importantly, made friends for life. Looking back, I can say with absolute certainty that those 4 months were the best 4 months in my life. And only to think that I could have missed all these amazing people only by choosing the safe choice. Therefore, here comes my message. Please, don't avoid change. I have experienced lots of it in my life, and yes, it was never comfortable, not a single time. It's always unsettling, annoying and unnecessary, especially because there's always the easy way out, there's always the safe option. Staying at home, holding on to what you know, to who you've known all your life. But real leaders don't stay at home. Real leaders don't hold on to what they're used to. Real leaders go out there and try new things. Real leaders embrace the change when it comes. And you are one of those real leaders. Every one of us. You're being trained to become the leaders of our world. Managers, politicians, investors. Nobody can become a leader sitting on the same couch for their entire life. So get out of your comfort zone. You will see things you would have never expected, you'll make friends you would have never met, and you will feel emotions you will have never thought to be possible. And yes, change is pretty scary, but you are strong. Look at where you were 4 years ago and look at yourself now. You're adventurous. You're courageous. Otherwise you wouldn't be here, and otherwise you will not make it any further. So let's go, take the choice that it's not easy, do that extra mile. Don't listen to what people always tell you to do, or you will end up doing what you will always do. Be courageous, be different, change now, for now's the time to try out new things.